Welcome back, everybody. In today's episode, I'm going to be going over a new white-green deck I built. I'm calling it Hydra Ajani. The whole idea of it is to get Ajani's Pridemate out and put Hydra's growth on it. I have all this other stuff to kind of like help either kind of get 1/1 counters on Pelt Collector so that it can be used for blocking. Same with the Nessian Horn Beetle. And then a lot to do with lifelink. So, with that being said, also I put Aggressive Mammoth in, just because once Ajani's Pridemate gets super big, I'm gonna need Trample. Otherwise they can just block with like 1 or 2 creatures and stop it. So based off all that, let's get cracking with this deck. Good, I'm gonna get all 3 of those done. But I've played a few games with this and it's gotten pretty big. I think the biggest I've gotten to Ajani Pridemate was like a 30 something, like a 30-30. And that was just amazing. That Hydra's growth does a lot. I just kind of had this idea one day, and I'm gonna mulligan that. That was not a good hand to start with. I'll keep it. I don't really want to get rid of anything. But we'll just get rid of Ajani the Great-Hearted. I mean, it's there to add counters and gain some life, so I have enough of that if I get Linden out on the field. So, but like I said, I just had this interesting idea of just putting the Hydra... Oh man, I completely forgot the name of the card. Aspect of Hydra, I think is what it was. But I just had that idea of putting that card onto Ajani and letting it just every upkeep just double the amount of counters on it. While I'm also gaining lifelink with Hydra's growth, that's what it is. But like just get that out and let it just gain counters each upkeep. The lifelink will put extra counters on Ajani anyway, so every time it's gonna just keep doubling, and it, like I said, it could get pretty out of hand, which is also really fun to do. And now that we have at least a Daxos out, we just need to get our Ajani Pridemate and let this thing go and have fun. Oh man, that means I'm gonna have to put out another Daxos. Ooh, or Heliod somehow. That will be nice. Unless they have a counter. Yeah, no counter. So yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna need to do another Daxos next turn. What would be nice if I can get just 1 more mana and I can do another Nessian Horn Beetle and Daxos at the same time. Kind of do it Daxos first, Nessian second, so I can get the trigger of Daxos, which will then trigger Heliod. Oh. I didn't want them to destroy that creature. Oh well, we'll do it this way. Good old Nessian Horn Beetle, have that enter. So if I control another creature with power 4 or greater. Let's put the 1/1 counter on Daxos just to try and help him survive. But if they have more murder spells, this is not going to be fun. But really, all I need is just that Ajani Pridemate out with a Daxos on the battlefield. I could use an Impassioned Orator, but we'll just hope in the heart of the cards. I think they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Divide into 2 piles. Let's do that. Let's split up their Omen of the Seas. Oh, I probably could have done that differently. Oops. do I want to just put Hydra's growth on something? Which would in turn make that go higher, which... I hate doing this early. Putting it on a different creature, but... it's definitely going to help. And if I give Daxos lifelink, and I swing with Daxos, he'll be able to block, but I'll still gain the lifelink, which is nice, because I'll gain life. So I could put a counter on something. Let's do that, since Daxos is just gonna... he's not gonna have 6/1/1 counters at the beginning of my next upkeep, so... unless they murder it, there's nothing else they can do. So I'll at least be able to swing with something big, which will cause them to block there, and then let that happen over there. Target creature or enchantment I control. Let's do the 1/1 counter there. And we're gonna attack with everything. Have her trigger. And put a counter there. Just because I can. And this is definitely going to be game. Unless they can just board wipe me and start from scratch. That's the only way I guess they can try and salvage this. Yep, they have nothing they can do. So without doing my main combo of Ajani, Pridemate, and Hydra's growth, it still works pretty well. I mean, it's that Hydra's growth that makes this deck work the way it does. And again, I just want to try and build a deck around it, so I thought this would be the best I could do for now. Or at least a fun combo, I think. Sorry, I have a little bit of heartburn right now. Okay, it'd be great if I had another white mana, because I can do Daxos first, then Ajani, Pridemate. Ooh, Death Touch lifelink. I really will need to try and get rid of that as fast as I can. Silencia Guildgate's gonna come out next. Oh boy, this is why I need to trample. Because of the Death Touch. Because they can block at least one person and then let the damage just go through. I'm not going to attack because then they can just swing with those two and I'll hopefully block them. I hope they don't get any more Death Touch out soon. I know once they see Ajani, Pridemate come out, they'll hold off on attacking with those. Yep, this is what I need to do to just get that lifelink out of the way. So we'll be able to do Daxos and then Ajani to make it a 3/3. And I hope since they're going what looks like mono black right now, they don't have any murder spells right off the bat. That was exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Especially since I just pulled mana. So let's just attack. And there's nothing else I can do at this point. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem, and it's kind of a problem I've seen with the deck. It's a little slow going if you don't get the right hand. And I'll tell you, optimal hand is definitely a Hydra's Growth and a Ajani, Pridemate. Either a Daxos or an Impassioned Orator. And then mana for the rest with a Healer Hawk coming right off the bat, or even a Healer Hawk in the hand too. But that is basically how I've seen this deck do really good. But this game is definitely going to be over soon. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna just concede right now, because I don't believe I'd be able to come back from that deficit. I mean, they're just gonna keep gaining counters on their creatures until I got something going. But yeah, like I said, that's not a good hand to start with. I probably should have mulliganed that one, especially against mono black. I think against most other decks, like, see, something like this is a good hand. Maybe instead of the Ajani Greathearted or the Greenwood Sentinel, have a Hydra's Growth on one of those two. But we're going to do the Guild Gate out, and then probably next turn put out a Healer Hawk, maybe? Unless I can top deck a white mana. Oh, that's going to be different. Let's get the Orator out, because that means I can get to a Ajani Pridemate sooner. Probably should have done a Healer Hawk, because then I could have swung the same time, or the same... Yeah, the same time I'll put out an Ajani Pridemate, but... I just gotta hope I put out... Oh, sacrifice it unless it escapes. Thank God. Nope, I was hoping to pull a white mana there. Because then I could have done one Healer Hawk or the Daxos and then a Ajani, but... Or both Healer Hawks first and then possibly do a Daxos the next turn, but... This is about the best I can do with the hand I have right now. Oh, probably gonna get that Ajani Pridemate out here soon. I was hoping I can get the Daxos so I can get double the counters on it when it comes out, but at least to know that they can't play that yet, because it's 5 cards. It's just been great that they don't have any blockers out right now, so I can just keep doing this for a bit. Aww. Well, fine, I guess I'll do the Ajani Pridemate. Didn't want to put it out this early, but hopefully they don't have more Shatter the Skies. Oh, there's a Dream Trawler. That will be fun. And we're going to Hydra Growth on Ajani. And not attack, hopefully. They don't have anything to combat this right now. They're just going to gain 3 life. Oh no, that's when it... Oh, enters the battlefield or attacks. Good news is they still can't play that from the graveyard, so... I'm at least doing better. But yeah, they're going to swing with that, definitely. It's a pretty good Dream Trawler deck. Clearly, they're just going for card draw to get Dream Trawler up. Did they just give it Hexproof until end of turn? There's nothing I could do. Good. I just need one more white mana. Which is why I put these Guild Gates in here, so I can tap for one or the other. But let's just attack with good old Ajani. Oh, and Dream Trawler has lifelink, so this is going to take some time. It's gonna literally just be whoever can get a bigger creature to attack first. Oh, of course they want to destroy that enchantment. Like I said, not really the hand. This is not really going the way I want it to. It's definitely not going the way I want it to right now with them getting rid of that growth. But hopefully we'll be able to recover fast from this. Let me just get a drink quickly while they attack. Yeah, nope, can't really do anything. I mean, I guess I could swing with my Pridemate. And let them block it to kill their knight, but could really use some mana here soon. Yeah, I was about to say their best bet would just be let that go through, because now they're just going to draw cards and gain more life. Which is the thing I'm hoping to do here soon. And let's see what we can do. Brilliant. They have I was hoping not to deal with Uro. But it's definitely letting them get enough mana out. I mean, dang. But nothing I can do. I mean, I can block there. But with them having that Uro out, there's nothing I can do. Let's give them a good game and concede. Again, because there's nothing I can do. I would have died that next turn. So, since that was 3 somewhat quick games, and the last 2 I just... Sorry, excuse me. The last 2 I had to concede and they were somewhat quick games. Let's play another and see what we can do. This will be the last game of this episode, and we will go and open a pack. Don't really want to keep it, but this is just going to help with that Healer Hawk. Ooh, and a Hydra growth. There we go. So Healer Hawk out, and then probably going to just throw the Pridemate. Oh, they got reach. Which one do we want to do? Let's get that out. Not attack, because he can just block and kill right there. But that's going to be pretty nice for them to just gain counters on it. Interesting. Voracious Hydra. I would have saved that Hydra. Definitely would have saved that Hydra. How do we want to do this? Let's go Greenwood Sentinel. Get another one, and then we'll just do Ajani right now. I'm not gonna attack. I am liking that they're unable to do the Wild One Preserver. I probably would put a bunch of low-cost elves in my deck if I had that. Let's see. Hydra growth, probably on Ajani. But I do want to get Heliod out first. Just so I can get that ability of the lifelink. Well, let's just put lifelink on that one. And you know what? I'll swing with it. I'll sacrifice one of them. It's just to get the counters on Ajani. That's the whole reason. Why would you double block that? So yeah, now I can do that, and Ajani instantly has 2 counters, which will be nice, because then I'll just Hydra growth on them. But them having that Yorvo out kind of is not great. So yeah, definitely Hydra growth there. And we're gonna do this again. I know it's sacrificing it, so I'm not gonna get it back, but because they are gonna block it. But it's just gonna let me get more counters on Ajani Pridemate in order for my next upkeep to let him get bigger. So that's now gonna be 5 counters, which will then turn to 10 counters and make him a 12-12. And I know he's saving those creatures because he knows it's going to get bigger, but yeah, with that being a 12-12, let's see, that's 6, 2, so 8. That'd be 12 right there, and they could kill Ajani. Not going to attack this time, but I do know Ajani's Pridemate is going to get bigger. And so far they haven't shown that they have any thing to combat that, so we'll resolve. Wait, how's it that... Oh, it's whenever a creature enters. Oof. Kinda surprised they aren't swinging, but I know they're waiting because they're just waiting to see with this getting that big. So it's 22, so 8, 12, 14, 16. Okay, yeah, that's over 22. But is it possibly... I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's not attack and end our turn. I just need my trample out here soon because that's going to add another 20 counters onto it to make it a 40-40. Well, 42-42. Which will put a counter there. I'll have to count this all up to see how much damage they can bring back to me, but now is when I would like to have my Ajani, the Great Heart, because then that would let me have all creatures get what was it? Get Vigilance, I think. So I could swing with the Ajani and not have him tapped, because I know once I tap him, I'm all done, but that's why I'm keeping Heliod, so I can give it lifelink, which I'm going to do next turn, most likely. Okay, I need to do some quick math right here. First, let's do Nexus, just because I can. So 9, 12, 16, 18, 23. Okay, I think Ajani Pridemate would survive. Let's give him lifelink. And we're gonna attack with just these two. Yep, I figured Questing Beast was gonna be the blocker. Oh shit. So sorry. Yeah, Questing Beast is gonna destroy that, but I'm still gonna gain all that life. That was not what I wanted to have happen. I completely forgot the Questing Beast had Death Touch. Yeah, I'm not happy with that hand. Yep. There's nothing I can do at this point. I'm actually just going to concede because there's nothing I can do. He got rid of what I had, and all he can just swing with like everything and just keep dwindling me down, and it's a matter of time because he had creature control over me. So, well, based on that, I'm hoping that I might be able to get back to this soon with maybe a bit better control of the deck. Kind of got what I wanted. I mean, I got Ajani Pridemate up to like a 42-42, which is nice. But just wasn't doing what I wanted against some control deck. Like the black just completely destroyed this. Once you kind of get rid of that Hydra's growth, you're kind of limiting the deck a bit. So let's see what we can get in a pack. Which one should we open today? Let's go with M20. Let's open it and see what we can get. Maybe something that can help me with the deck or help me with a different deck. We don't know. That's pretty nice for having against the whole escape thing, but nothing that can really help me. So that is it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.